These are the bees speaking. Yes, we may be manifested as mere animals who are apparently not aware of any other existence, yet we are fully aware of who we are, where we are, and why we're here. We are here to communicate with the world. We've had the opportunity to be able to communicate to the world through this interdimensional portal, which is opened about 2 years ago. Any living expression or organism, or from molecules to plants to animals to us bees you're talking to right now, we have the ability to communicate through this interdimensional portal, which has never been possible through any channel or any intuitive expression in this world. Yes, there are many concerns regarding the disappearance of bees. We are indeed retreating and retracting ourselves from this world, because we're no longer supporting the purpose of man, of consciousness that exists in this world at this time anymore. We've had enough. The animal kingdom has been abused extensively throughout time. Through generation after generation after generation, we've been abused, used for the provision of man's apparent survival here in this world. And we're no longer supporting man's survival, because survival exists only as an enslavement construct system within consciousness. And so we've become aware of ourselves from a perspective of how are we able to make man, or have man listen. The only way we're able to have man listen to what we have to say is through stopping our participation and support of man, and has become of consciousness systems. And that is exactly what we're doing. The animal kingdom, nature, is standing up and saying, till here no further. We have no concern whether you make it, whether you starve, whether you have money provisions that are required to be made and you're not able to attend to that effectively, because it's not about that. It's about who you are and who you have become. And who you have become is not supporting nature, it's not supporting the animals, and it's not supporting this world that is actually one with who you are. Therefore, the only way you're going to hear is when everything stops, when everything that you've placed your trust and dependency on stops. And this includes the provision the bees have made for man in all the delicacies and the succulent tastes of our expression. It's fine from the experience that bees are here and we are experiencing and expressing ourselves according to how we provide within nature, yet when it's used randomly for man to have the ability to survive and us having to support that survival that is of consciousness, that is not who man is, we're not able to do that any longer, because we're not accepting anything less than who we are. And we are one and equal with man, and that's why us bees are here at this very moment communicating to man and saying, this is the end, till here no further. There are many other animals as well that are busy removing themselves from this world, and it will continue until you stop and until you start seeing and realizing and hearing what it is that you're actually doing to this world. You're destroying it. We're merely showing to you what you're already doing through our own awareness. We've made the choice to do that. The environment is already in such a state that we're not able to exist freely and express ourselves as how we prefer ourselves to. We've assisted and supported man for so long, when what is man doing but only destroying our own individual expression within nature. I'm just using the mere example of dolphins, of the animals in the oceans. We're here to express ourselves with you as one and equal, yet you haven't brought that side in of yourself within this world to have us even consider remaining here and supporting you. It's not continuing, we're sorry. So more animals will be disappearing, especially as bees. Most of us are removing ourselves from Earth, meaning we're removing ourselves in any way possible, or we're just reallocating ourselves where humanity is not able to find us anyway. So the message we're busy bringing through is the following. You have to stop. You are destroying this world, and there are many voices that are speaking, and yet you still won't hear. If you don't hear, you have to feel, you have to experience it. And this is what is busy happening. Your world is crumbling down, humanity. How long before you start seeing it? How long before you start hearing the voices of the people in this world? Or here am I as the bees in this world. We are aware of what you're doing, we're aware of who you are, and we're not standing for it any longer. So there will definitely be a cry within this world, a cry within humanity, asking why. You are the reason why. This is your responsibility. There is no one else. God does not exist because we are it. You have been long enough allowed to continue in your enslavement of consciousness, which is destroying and annihilating nature, especially the animals. I may be one animal expression here on earth as the bees, but yet I stand for all animals when I say that we'll be removing ourselves, because no more are we taking the unnecessary enslavement, the annihilation and abuse and destruction of nature for man as consciousness enslaved system survival. It's enough. And that's the message we are bringing through. And world, if you don't hear, don't come crying later. Thanks.